Greetings. Today I'm going to show you one of my simple at-home quick little face scrub recipes. And this is a non-measuring, this is just a simple one. You choose to mix as you desire. So with facial scrubs you don't want to use salt or sugar, they're a little too harsh, so you want some things that are really fine ground and also more gentle for the face. Today I'm going to use a blend of oatmeal as my base and then add some aromatics, some citrus, some rose, and some of my homegrown corn. Just a little of that. That's a lot harder to get is fine ground, so you could always add cornmeal, but I'm going to add some of that today. So I'm going to get my coffee grinder out and mix these things in here. I'm going to add my rose and a little bit of citrus and some corn. And I will probably add quite a bit more oatmeal even after this. We'll see. Put that in. And I'm going to grind that up. Hold your ears. Grind that as fine as I can into a nice powder in my coffee grinder. Grind that as long as you can to get that powder. And then I'm going to sift all that into a bowl so that it's a nice powder. I don't want any chunks there. Sift that out. If you have chunks, it kind of depends on your skin. I don't like it super chunky. It depends on how I'm using it. So spend some time sifting. Now sifting is of course the very slow, long process. You don't have to do this stuff. You can always skip it, especially if your coffee grinder can grind really fine, or if you're just aware that you might have a few chunks that didn't get ground in there. Be sure and shake your coffee grinder quite a bit to make sure you get as many of those big chunks out as possible. And also you can use, you don't want something super fine because then nothing will go through. It doesn't need to be like powder sugar fine. You just want to avoid those big chunks. So I'm actually feeling that out to see if I've got any big chunks in there, and I might even redo those. But I'm going to get this really, really nice fine powder that I can use. So I'm going to keep sifting away, getting that, just that I have a really refined one. But just know that you can do either or with that, especially with things like the roses and the cornmeal. But the citrus peel and the corn, those are going to be a harder chunk that you don't really want to get stuck on someone's face. All right, I've got my fine powder here now. I am going to dump that into my vessel. I keep a little jar around that I always put put this in this funnel first so it doesn't jump all over the place, and put that in my little container for my facial scrubs. And I'm going to put just a little bit of essential oil in. This is mostly getting washed off, so this is just for the aromatherapy. I'm going to use some frankincense, and I'm just going to put 2 drops in. Mix that in there with my chopstick. It's a nice thing. You can always do as you will with each container and mix that in there real good. And then I have my facial scrub ready to go. You just scoop out a little fingerful, rub it on your face in circular motions, and rinse, and your skin will feel anew. Thanks for watching. Please post in the comments different variations that you may try or questions you have, and I hope you enjoy your new glowing skin.